Joebizz34 here, back again with another review, and I am absolutely stunned. I just received this figure. I got lucky because I know some of these are harder to find now. This is the 25 centimeter 1964 Garage Toy X Plus Mothra, and this is the, I guess, the other version that came with the egg on the base. I know there's two versions. One that was like I think a Ric Boy that came with light up eyes, and then the two larva, younger Mothra kids, right? And then there's this one with the egg. So I started getting interested in Mothra after seeing some people's pics with the new FSL 64 Godzilla that I also reviewed just recently. And I saw people placing him, especially shout out to Leslie Chambers. He was a big help in helping me land this figure and convincing me, because I went to him and I messaged him, and because I saw his pictures and his video, and I said, my God, even though the scales are different, like this is supposed to be 25 centimeter, but just like other certain ones that are oversized, I guess because they're supposed to be a lot bigger, like Ghidra and Destroyer and stuff like that, even though, and the wingspan, I mean, look at that, even though they're 25 centimeter scale, they're enormous, and they still can fit in with the 30 centimeter technically. I know there's a 25 centimeter 64 Godzilla that can technically be displayed with him, but I have mine here, and I'll show you a comparison in a minute, and you'll see also that it really doesn't matter. The egg is enormous, and it's beautiful, the base. And I had a discussion with Leslie, and he was saying that you got to kind of pick your poison, whether you want the light up eyes, but he prefers the egg, and it still could be had cheaper. So he pointed me in the direction of a website that has it. So I ended up, purchasing it from there for a very reasonable price. It wasn't aftermarket prices at all. It was still in stock, and I'll mention the site in a minute. But I'll get to that. But he said, he goes, between the fact that this is still a little more available and the fact of the egg. The egg makes, if you could have the light up eyes with the egg, I think that's like the perfect storm. And I don't know, maybe in the future I'll try to track down another one, because I really do like these eyes being able to light up, I think, on this one. And I've kind of gotten used to the Rics at this point that I've been collecting that, have like these light up features, these bonus features. But again, Mothra looks beautiful. And in reality, how often do we actually use the lights? We don't really display them with the lights all the time. So on its own, just as is, you got to have the egg. The egg, I think, makes this particular version worth it. And so thank you, Leslie. And thank you, X Plus Collectors Group and everybody on Facebook, to display your pics. And again, I'm just in awe how big this thing is. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and be right back with the 64 Godzilla next to it. Okay, so here, once again, any excuse I have to display this awesome Ric Boy 64 closed mouth edition Godzilla, the original 64. I love this guy. He is a grail. He's a grail to many, and I still consider him one of the best. Even the open mouth one, some people are now price gouging on eBay and say that they technically, think it's a superior 64 30 centimeter Godzilla overall. So there's been an ongoing discussion about that. But anyway, I have the new FSL, as people know, but I wanted to use the Ric Boy here. And, they're similar in size, and as far as the height, the FSL is like the same height as this guy pretty much. So if you have the FSL, you could take this as the same type of scale comparison. But look at these two together. It's phenomenal. They go together great. You don't look at them and say, oh God, this figure has no business standing next to him, or this figure is way too small for him. No, it really isn't. Obviously there's a scale difference. If they made a 30 centimeter Mothra, the thing would be gigantic. I don't even know what I would do with one with that size. So I'm probably content with just this scale, and I could see why X Plus probably hesitates making some of these guys in the bigger scale, because honestly, between money and size and space, I don't even want to think about it. It would be humongous. Look at the box. The box is huge. I couldn't believe how big the box was and when it arrived. Jason Welling is the guy that I got it from. So a big shout out to Jason Welling, and awesomecollector.com is his site. And he does have a variety of stuff in stock and for pre-order. So again, just like John and other guys, Jim, that are out there that you can order through, give him, give his site a check too, because he's another good dealer that you can maybe get hooked up and get stuff through. And I just think it's a great community overall that we have these contacts, we have these people, and everybody kind of helps each other out. So again, thank you to Leslie for pointing me to Jason's site, awesomecollector.com, once again, because he had this Mothra in stock. So, and like I said, it was very reasonable. It's not like aftermarket prices or anything, at least not yet, until he sold out or what have you. But so I was able to snag one, and he might still have more. If you check out his page, I don't know if I snagged the last one. It might still say in stock. So if you're on the fence, or if my video kind of motivates you the way Leslie's did to me, and you want to go grab one, certainly by all means do it. And again, as you could see, you know, Godzilla, the 30 centimeters. If you have the 30 centimeter and you generally collect the 30 centimeter, there's no problem here, really. There really isn't a problem. I mean, these two still look like they go, you know, and man. So I gotta do this. I gotta be annoying and put on the blue flans. Although it is bright in here, so you can't notice it. But look at that, man. I mean, come on. If this doesn't scream Showa and classic Godzilla right here, 64. Oh my God, this is like the team up right here. And again, I am perfectly happy with the way they look together. There's no complaints here. No, you know, I don't think anybody would come in from the outside and say, oh my God, these two, like I said, shouldn't be next to each other. So shout out to everybody in the Godzilla group, X Plus group, KaijuAddicts.com and Kaiju Addicts group with John. Leslie, thanks again. Rich Iso, Fresh Final, everybody, thanks again for watching. You know, this may not get a lot of play. You know, this is not a brand new figure. A lot of people have seen this already and maybe have it. So I just was so in awe of it. I just had to give my take on it and do my review, just in case people care about what I think. And again, to just show that, you know, comparison-wise, you really can make it work with the two together, even though this is technically 25 centimeter and these are 30 centimeter, whether it's this one, the normal standard one, or the new FSL. They all do not look silly at all next to it. If anything, it's badass. All right, till next time, guys, till next X Plus comes in or what have you, Joebizz34, peace out.